Hey everyone, Ben from Living Survival, and today we're going to take a look at some high quality power options from Anker and how I keep my devices charged on the go. So stick with me. So first let's take a look at the 14-watt portable folding solar panel from Anker. Now these folding solar panels are a great way to keep your devices such as cell phone, tablet, GPS, cameras, pretty much anything that you have that takes USB can be charged using one of these portable solar panels. I've previously reviewed solar panels from several different brands and they all are pretty much the same. You know, they do have different wattages, they come in different sizes, but the packaging and things like that are pretty much the same. So really with a portable solar panel, it really comes down to the quality of the internal components, how small you need to have it to fit in your particular pack, and how much juice you're going to need to power up your devices. Some of the really small portable solar panels really are for emergency charging only. They're really not going to do a good job of keeping your devices charged, especially if you want to use your device while it's charging. Really it comes down to the size of the panels and how much sun those panels are able to collect. So the nice thing about the Anker 14 watt is that it's really small in size, but yet you have 4 panels once you fold it out. Now some are only 2 larger panels, some are 3. This one happens to have 4 panels that will collect sun. Now what that means and what I found in my testing is that even with less light, less sunlight, with a solar charger, no matter the wattage, with more panels, you're able to collect more of that lower light, meaning it'll work in an overcast or cloudy day, whereas some of the other panels won't. Now, of course, on a bright sunny day like today, they're all going to work fairly well at charging your devices. So this one has 4 very nice panels. They are weather resistant. The stitching is really nice. They use high quality nylon. As you can see here, they use high quality rivets as well so that you can lash it or strap it onto your pack or a tent, for example. So little things like that make the difference in a higher quality solar charger. Then generally on your solar panel, you'll have sort of like a utility pocket, which will have the ports or the cables that you plug into to keep your devices charged. Now this particular one has 2 Power IQ ports. The Power IQ technology automatically senses the device that you plug in and it will maximize its charging capability. So that's a really nice feature. Both the solar panel and the external battery bank that we'll look at in a moment both have that technology. Generally, they'll all come with a USB cable as well, and then a way to keep your device and cables and things like that neat and out of the direct sunlight when charging them. Now, one downside on this Anker panel is that it just has a single small Velcro attachment right there. I really like the solar panels that have a zip or a cargo pocket here that you can zip all the way up. The big downside to not having a zippered enclosure, or at least Velcro all the way across, is that your items, cables, and devices and things like that might fall out if you use this to attach to your pack and you're walking about. Bouncing around and things like that, items could easily just slip right out of this little single Velcro enclosure here. So definitely a downside on this Anker panel. So because smartphones and tablets and even cameras these days have higher capacity batteries in them, you are going to need to have a solar panel or a charging option that's capable of outputting 2 amps or more. Some of the cheaper solar panels and cheaper charging cables for your phones, for example, only output at 1 amp, and they don't charge very fast and they're not going to be very effective, let's say if you want to use your device while you're charging. So the Anker does have the latest technology and will output up to 2 amps simultaneously using both of the outputs, which is very nice. So one of the things obviously that I like to keep charged on the go is my cell phone. I use the GPS a lot, I'm using the apps a lot, and of course when I'm out filming I use the camera a lot and things like that. So if I get out and I don't have a charge somewhere, I can easily unfold my solar charger and be able to charge my camera or my phone with no problems. So basically, obviously we're just going to unfold the solar panel. We can go in the pocket here and we can use the supplied USB cable. And this phone happens to take micro USB. I really like it when devices use micro USB because then I only have to carry 1 cable around with me. But then we just simply plug in the device into the other side. and we are charging. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that with all the sunlight, but it is charging my device. Now again, with that higher amperage output, I'm able to use my device while it's charging, and it's going to continue to charge. Whereas some other solar panels and some other charging devices, once you plug your device in, you start using it, you're actually going to go backwards, and it's going to do you no good. So the pocket on the side is handy, again, for being able to slip your device in and keep it out of the direct sunlight. Another thing you can do is you can just fold that side right down so that it's underneath the solar panel, and that way you're charging without overheating your device and putting it in direct sunlight. So even sitting here for about 45 seconds, my device has already gone from 20 to 21%, even with background apps running and things like that. So it is effectively charging my cell phone, which is great. Now the other thing about the Power IQ technology is that you can simultaneously plug in two different devices, and it's going to optimize the charge for each device. So I have the Anker Astro E7 here, and if I wanted to charge that at the same time, I could just grab the supplied micro USB cable for that and go ahead and plug it into the second Power IQ port there, and then I'm charging both devices simultaneously. And since just plugging that in, I'm up to 22% on my phone now. So again, it's actively charging both devices. I have lights flashing here, and my percentage is continuously and quickly going up on my cell phone. Now, these power banks are fantastic. I've talked about these before. This is the new Anker Astro E7. This thing is a powerhouse. It is a 2.1 amp output, 5 volt maximum output. It's got the 3 different Power IQ ports here, which is cool. It's going to sense your device that you have plugged in. You can plug in up to 3 devices here, and this thing has a capacity of 26,800 milliamps. It's about the highest I've seen in a external battery pack, especially for this size. You can see that it's not a whole lot bigger than my cell phone here. It is about twice as thick, but again, I've seen ones that are about the size of one of these solar panels here, or about the size of a tablet, and not have the capacity that this thing has. As I've said before, these are very handy to have. You can keep it charged during the day, and then at night, whether you're camping or hiking, or even in a survival situation, you're gonna have that extra juice to power your devices when the sun is no longer an option. Again, unlike some solar panels that I've tried that have the larger zipper cargo pocket here, I can barely fit these 2 devices in, and of course the Velcro is not going to close. So again, I think that's a con when it comes to this pocket on the side of the Anker. I wish it was more of an expanding zippered pocket, and I could get 2 devices in and then be able to charge on the go. Like I said, it's no problem when you're just sitting around camp or at a table or something like that, as I am now. No big deal. But if I wanted to strap this onto my pack and go, it'd be a huge deal then, and I'd have to put these into my pack and run the cables and things like that. So when you lose your sun for the day, I can simply take my cell phone, and if I run out of juice on that, I can easily just plug my cell phone into one of the Power IQ ports on the Astro E7, and then I'm getting a very quick charge that way, dumping power from the battery bank into the cell phone or other USB device. Now, one other thing I wanted to point out is that the USB cable that comes with the solar charger is a nice and rugged cable. It's molded very well on each of the tips, and you're not really going to have a problem with that. However, the one that came with the Astro E7 is not as nice of a cable, and it's already bent on the end here. I think what happened was, since this has this higher gloss coating on it, which some people don't like because it shows fingerprints, for me it's no big deal at all, but it is slippery. If you set it on things like a couch, for example, it can slip off, and that's what happened, and it bent the USB cable. So another item that I commonly charge using a solar panel or a battery backup is a USB rechargeable flashlight. So I can just remove the port there and go ahead and plug the cable in, and go ahead and charge my flashlight as well. Not sure you can see that, but the LED is flashing, letting me know that I'm getting a solid charge from the solar panel. The Astro E7 also comes with a very nice mesh carrying case that you can easily slip down into your pack and have tons of juice when you need it. So again, as I've shown you guys before, the nice grommets on the top of these solar panels make it really nice for hooking up to your pack. Let's say if you want to keep charged on the go, I can just throw one of these quick clips here onto each grommet on the side of my pack, and then I'm able to unfold it and I can just wear it right on the back of my pack like that, collecting lots of sunlight when I'm on the go. So here's where the storage compartment on the Anker fails, just having this one little thin strip of Velcro here. If I were to put my cell phone in there, for example, and attach it to my pack, I'm gonna flip down that side of it to be able to attach to these grommets here, and the opening is on the bottom, leaving that easily open so that my devices could slip right out. The easy solution with the Anker or any other solar panel that doesn't have a very good storage compartment is simply just to hook up your device and run the cable right into your pack, zip your pack up, and then you know your device isn't going to fall out and isn't going to go anywhere. It is nice that they provided 2 high quality grommets, which are nice and big on both sides, so that you could hang this or mount this horizontally instead of vertically on a tent, for example. These portable solar panels are nice and lightweight and easily fit down in your pack, and you barely notice it's there, giving you a great way to keep charged on the go. So for a very quick charging option in your vehicle, you can plug in the Anker PowerDrive 1.0. You can plug your USB device in and very rapidly charge in the vehicle, a lot quicker than you can charge with those gas station quick USB chargers. It utilizes that Qualcomm Quick Charge 2.0, which ensures that you're going to get high quality and fast charging. It's a very small device, and you can easily throw this in to any bag or just keep it right in the vehicle. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed taking a look at some of the latest power options from Anker. I really like the portable folding solar panel. 14 watts is plenty to keep my devices charged, even multiple devices charged while on the go. I like that it has the 4 solar panels that will collect sun in an overcast or a cloudy day, so that's really nice. Some of them with only 2 panels, even if they're higher wattage, have a problem when it comes to cloudy or overcast days, and I find that that's not the case with the Anker. I can charge 2 devices simultaneously, which is awesome. I like the quality, the durability, and the stitching, and I really like those extra large sewn-in grommets. I like those a lot better than some of the nylon webbing that you see on other solar panels. I think the Astro E7 is phenomenal. At 26,000 plus milliamps, you can keep your devices charged pretty much all week long without having to recharge the device itself. You can charge multiple devices, up to 3 devices simultaneously with that Power IQ technology. And again, having that much power in that small a size is really great. I remember when you wanted to get even over 10,000 milliamps, you had to go to a big notebook or, you know, tablet-sized battery bank, and that's not the case anymore, especially with the E7. It's very easy to carry, even in a pocket, and gives you tons of power. The car charger, again, is another great product. It has that Qualcomm 2.0 technology in it, which gives you the highest speed capable for keeping your devices charged. It's going to charge up to 75% faster than some of those, you know, drugstore or grocery store gas station little chargers, little USB chargers that you can find for a couple bucks. So it's worth the investment to get something that's going to keep your devices charged at a high quality level and at a fast speed when you need that type of charging. A lot of cars these days have a USB input, but it's going to be maybe a 1 amp output max, and you're not going to charge your devices very fast. So you can use something like the PowerDrive 1 and get that additional charging speed when you're in the vehicle. So all in all, some great products from Anker. I suggest you take a closer look at their whole product line. I'm going to put some links below to their website, and I'm also going to put a link up here to where you can find these products on Amazon, and you can find out more on the features as well as current pricing for the models I've shown in this video. I really appreciate when you guys give my videos a thumbs up. I also love it when you guys leave comments below, especially some new subscribers. Go ahead and leave a comment below. I do try to reply to each and every comment that comes through on my channel. And as always, guys, if you haven't subscribed, there's a red subscribe button. Go ahead and click it for more videos.